So yeah, this dock looks even worse in person. So I'm early and there's no other trucks here, so let's little survey the area. Now mind you, I have an AM load, and more than likely there's probably going to be at least 2 other trucks here trying to park along this little area, probably here, and probably right in front of the docks, because I saw there's a space in front of the docks there for somebody to park this way, right along this dock on this, there's not dock, this fence area. So yeah, y'all, because here's the fence right here. So, and I know it might look like this is far away from that, but it's not. It's probably because I have this on a zoom out setting so you can see all of it. But yeah, that's not a lot of space. Let's go take a better look at it. So yeah, there we go. We got the fence there, light pole. See that light pole, and that fence is right in front of that dock there. Let's take a look here. Let's take a look-see. Let's take a look-see. This reminds me of this dock that's further into the city. I think it's called St. Louis Park, Minnesota. That's what this dock reminds me of, though, as far as the space. Ooh, they got no parking there. Good, because we really need nobody to be parked there in order to get into this dock. Yep, they just got one door open. That's so funny. It's like this is the exact same trailers that I saw on Google Maps. But yeah, so you got your street. There's your fence. So yeah, like I said, this looks, because I got this on one eye, it looks like there's more space, but it really isn't. So what I'm thinking, I basically, when I come out here to get in here, I'm going to, and it gets, see, this is a lot of, well, it's not a lot of space, but this is more of the space right here. But if they're going to put me in this dock here, that means I'm going to have to come all the way along this fence, but not too close to the fence, because once I start to turn, my my truck, since I'm in a sleeper, my sleeper cabin takes up, when I start making turns like that, my sleeper cabin takes up way too much space, so I can't get too close to this fence. I'm gonna have to be like right in the middle, damn near down this street. Yeah. It's a big plane up there. It's so cool. There's another plane. Oh yeah, this is right by airport. Ooh, lightning. So I would get my butt back in the truck before I get struck by lightning. I won't have to worry about getting in this dock. So yeah, I'm gonna have to pull down towards the street, down the middle of it. And oh man, this is not gonna be gorgeous, because it's so narrow right here. When I start to back up, I know I'm like, see, look, y'all see this? This tells you that so many people have dug into this sand. People need this. Look, this tells you right here that people need this space. This is what that tells you. So yeah, I have to pull right here, try to be in the middle as possible. close to the middle as possible, and then get myself in there. Yeah, that's gonna be tight, y'all. This is gonna be tight. And I'm hoping yeah, as long as nobody's parked here or along here, this will be fine. If somebody is parked here along this fence area, I'm just gonna have the people in the store ask them to move, because I'm not gonna try to deal with that, because there's no way I'm gonna try to squeeze in between here with the truck eating up most of the space in between here. I'm not even gonna try to deal with that. So hopefully nobody parks there, but if so, now what I might do, I'm a 4 a.m. I might, once the store close, well, the store is closed, but I think I might wait till it gets a little later. I might actually just go ahead and pull myself in there. Not all the way in there. I'm not gonna bump the dock. You don't want to connect your truck to a dock. But I will go ahead and try to position myself in that door. So, yeah, gotta do what you gotta do, y'all. They know this dock is tight. That's why they usually, ooh, a quarter. Oh no, what is this? It is a quarter, y'all. I'm rich. I found a quarter. Can y'all see that? A quarter, y'all. Quarter for my troubles. Wait a minute, this don't feel right. It feels super light. It's got like a bat or something on it. Is this a quarter? Yeah, it says it's a quarter, y'all. This thing is so light. It feels like it's some sort of like game token. So anyway, we're gonna see how this all plays out. Talk to you guys later. Bye bye. Okay, y'all, so I wanted to show y'all that video too, especially for the newbies, the rookies. You know, I feel like when I first got into trucking, I mean, there was videos out there, but it just like real life, everyday scenarios. I didn't really see a lot of that. And so that's why I bring out this video. I'll try to do more videos and stuff like that, especially from a rookie to a rookie, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, if y'all can see there, so when I was in the front of my truck showing you the position I was in to get into that dock, I ended up being even a little further away than I needed to be. So after I showed y'all that last clip there, I ended up having to reposition myself. I had to go all the way forward, back down, scoot in even closer to that wall. I had to be, that little red pole that you can see on the driver's side of my truck where that wall was, I was like less than half a foot away from it. I had to have a real skinny space between there, where to the point where it looked like my trailer was going to scrape it. And you would see where plenty of people had scraped it, but it looked like, it was to the point where it looked like my trailer was going to scrape it, which was absolutely necessary. I had to put it in as close as possible to that and then pivot around it. Okay. Even with doing that, my backing was super messy, and this is why I did not realize it because they had me switching out a bunch of trailers. So the trailer I came with, they had me to drop that one, put it in position. They had me go move another trailer. How did they have me do it? They had me move another trailer to put it in a door. No, they wanted me to move a trailer out of a door, go park it someplace, go grab another trailer, go move it in the door, drop that, and then pick up a trailer out of another door. Thankfully, there was this Coca-Cola driver there, and I think he was just like, oh, hell no, we're going to be all day. Let me help you. So thankfully, he pulled one of the trailers out of the door for me, which saved a lot of time. But even with that, when I ended up picking up the trailer to put into the door that they wanted me to put it into, I didn't realize that the tandems weren't slid. So when I'm backing up, my trailer is moving all over the place when I'm backing up. And I hadn't realized it until I had backed up enough where I had to line up. And I was like, oh, let me make sure the tandems are slid. I was like, God damn, this is the reason why I was having all these problems trying to get straightened in once I had maneuvered around that corner. And so this is a tip for rookies, for the newbies in there. I did not know this until I pretty much just figured it out on my own. That when you're backing into a tight space, it's best for you to have your tandem slid all the way to the back. If you are driving into a tight space, it's best to have your tandems pushed as far forward as possible. So say for instance, you're going into a highly densely populated area, like a city, you know, real urban area. Now, there's regulations and rules and stuff like that where your tandems is supposed to be positioned depending on what state you're in. But once you get into that city and it's going to get really narrow, get your tandems pushed as far forward as possible so you can get those corners easier. Now, when you're backing, in order to move into a tight space, you need your trailer to not be swinging all over the place. You need your trailer to be real stiff. And that's what helps with having your tandems pushed all the way to the back when backing. All right, so that's a little tip there that I had to learn on my own. Yeah, and I really wish, I'm like, that would have been great if I had known that little small thing in the beginning. So so that was that. I can't think of anything else that I would say I was really, I've had to learn with this job, specifically this job, because we deal with delivering at a lot of stores, and sometimes we have to pick up local loads that really infuriate me, because it's like no money really, because I'm not paid hourly like the local drivers. I'm paid by the mileage, so it's not far from where I gotta pick up the load to where I deliver, so there's not any money in that. It ends up being time consuming. We get paid hourly, but very little, very, very small per hour. It's like $12 an hour. So who wants to spend an hour and a half moving trailers around for what you're going to get, like $15 to do that? And hardly anything for hauling that stuff. So I absolutely hate when I have a local load for that one reason. And then the second reason is I always have to move a bunch of trailers around into these small spaces. So yeah, as soon as I get one of those loads, I'll be having to just pull my whole self together, be like, just do it. Just do it. Just do it, honey. That's I've done it. Just do it. Don't think too much about it. Just go get it done. Because yeah, before I used to be ready to just throw myself out of my truck, if you get what I'm saying. But yeah, so I showed y'all that video. I showed y'all what I'm dealing with that particular space. That is one of the tightest spaces. There's another one that's very similar. It's at St. Louis Park, Minnesota. It's very, very similar to that. And that one, I don't like that one, because then they have you, where you back your truck in, they have these little ramps that you have to back it up on this ramp on, and it's not even a real ramp. It's like these two little slots where your tires have to meet. Anyway. But yeah, y'all, that's all. I'm trying to be more consistent. So bringing y'all material, bringing y'all videos, try to bring y'all helpful videos instead of just me on here whining and complaining, which I'm sure I'm still whining and complaining. But anyway, we're not gonna talk about that. So y'all have a great day. Please give me a like, give me a subscribe, and I'll holler at y'all later. Bye bye for now.